Yes, peeps. How we doing? Today I'm gonna cook one of my favourites. Right? I love this dish, oxtail and butter beans. Yeah. Lovely piece of meat, oxtail. I like to cook it low and slow. It's really glutinous, and it gets rich and sticky and unctuous and delicious, and I love it. Yeah. So we're gonna cook up some oxtail with butter beans, and I'm gonna have that with some steamed rice. Just a normal steamed white rice. I don't have rice and peas. Some people have white rice and peas. For me, it's too many pulses. You know, the butter beans is enough, so I like the white steamed rice. And I'm gonna do a little mango coleslaw to go with it. Okay? So let's have a look at the ingredients, shall we? Okay, so we got our oxtail here, which I've cleaned. And I've trimmed a lot of the fat off. Yeah, because there's quite a lot of fat on an oxtail, you know, but you want some fat on there. So I've trimmed most of it off, yeah, and that's ready to go. So we've got some, can't cook without the Scotch bonnet pepper, obviously. Some minced garlic there. We've got some onion. This is a fresh beef stock, which I like to put in my oxtail because I like it as beefy and as rich as possible. This is browning, yeah, so we give it a nice dark colour, yeah, because we love the browning. This is my aromat, all-purpose seasoning. You probably heard me talk about this. I love this stuff. I can't promote it enough. It's delicious. Salt, black pepper. Then have some carrot in there. We've got some fresh thyme just going in there. Can of butter beans and some allspice. Yeah? And all that's gonna go into my my braised oxtail, and it's gonna be delicious. Yeah? So let's have a little look at the process now, and we get cooking, shall we? Right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna give the meat a little season up, yeah? I'm just gonna put in some salt. I'm gonna put in some black pepper. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with some seasonal, and we're just going to mix that up so it covers all the meat up. Yeah, just get that, cover the meat up, and basically what we're going to do now, we're just going to leave that for an hour or so, hour, 2 hours. You know, don't have to give it some massive seasoning because that's going to cook for 2.5 hours to 3 hours. Any flavouring is going to get sucked into that meat, and that's going to be delicious, trust me. So I'm just going to leave that for a couple of hours or so, let that all sink in. And then what we're going to do, we're going to sear off the meat, get it a nice bit of colour on it, get it seared off, and then we'll carry on with the cooking. Alright, okay, see you soon. Right, so we got the oil nice and hot, so I'm going to go in with me. I'm going to go in with the oxtail. We'll get that in there and get that seared off. I won't put it all in there at once because if you put too much meat in there, it just brings the temperature of the oil down, and it won't sear. Basically, it will just kind of, the water fluid will come out and it will just kind of broil. But we want a nice bit of colour on there. So we're just going to sear that up. I'll get all the meat seared up, and then we'll go on to the next stage. So that's all the meat seared up there now. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go in with the onions. We'll drop them onions in there like that. Okay. I'm going to take my Scotch bonnet pepper, whole, because I don't want it too mega spicy, but what I've done, I've split the pepper like that, just to let some of the spice out, but I don't want it too crazy, yeah? Alright, so we've got that in there. All of this garlic, that's probably about 4 or 5 decent sized cloves of garlic there, mashed up. Love garlic, plenty of garlic, good for your heart. Yeah, to get it in there. Right, the thyme, nice fresh thyme. I've cut all that up, chopped it all up into 5 pieces. And then I might just put a little bit in at the end to garnish. What I like to do with my can of butter beans there, is I open the can, and I take the water from the butter beans. I put that in there, but I'm not putting the beans in as yet. yeah, because they're going later on, otherwise they're going to get mashed up, and we don't want them mashed up. This is a long cook. So in with the salt, yeah, not too much salt. You can always add salt, but you can't take it away, so don't go crazy with the salt. This is your aromatic allspice. We get that in there, yeah, we love that one. Black pepper, we're going to go in with the black pepper. And we're going to go in with the allspice, yeah? Not too much allspice, quite strong flavour, just that, like that, yeah? And then I'm going to put my beef stock. I love my beef stock in there. I want this as beefy and as sticky and as beautiful and lovely as possible, yeah? So we're going to put that in there like that. All I've done, I boiled the kettle over here, and I'm going to top it up with water. There. So we're going to go, just covering the meat with the water. I'll take the spoon, I'm going to get all that mixed up. Yeah, I can feel all the nice little bits of meat that's stuck to the bottom of the pan. It's going to be nice, we're going to add flavour to the stock, yeah? Okay? So what we're going to do now, what you want to do, you want to bring that up to the boil, and then just let that simmer away, you know, nicely bubbling away. And that's going to take 2.5 hours easily. I want that falling off the bone, and like I said, I want it sticky and rich and lovely. So we cover it up, we bring it to the boil, and then we'll have a look at it in a bit later. Alright, sweet. Right, so that's it's been cooking down nicely now for about an hour. Look at that, that's bubbling away beautiful there. Drop this down. I'm going to give that a little stir. What we're going to do now, I'm going to go in there, put some browning in there, yeah? Just darken it up a little bit. So we're going to get some beautiful browning in. You don't need a lot. Maybe a tablespoon, yeah? You see straight away, look at that colour. Fantastic, yeah? It's beautiful. So now we got that in there, I'm going to put some carrot in there. Okay? Don't need a lot of carrot in there. Just going to give it a lovely little bit of flavour. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to put my butter beans in there yet. This is what you got to remember, the butter beans are already cooked. Yeah? So I'm going to put them in with about half an hour to go, because I want them to stay nice and plump and whole, yeah, and plus you see there's a fair amount of grease and oil coming off the meat and floating on the top there. And a little bit later stage I'm going to take that off of there, so it's you know, take all the grease off. We don't want no greasy meat. Let me just have a little taste of it. Mate, that is delicious. That is fantastic. A little bit of kick there with the spice, which is what I like. If you don't like it too spicy, but you still want the flavour of the Scotch bonnet in there, don't cut it. Just put the Scotch bonnet in there whole. That'll give it a nice little mild bit of heat, just so that you know it's there, but you still get the nice vinegary kind of flavour that Scotch bonnet pepper gives you. Okay? So that's nice and dark there now. You've got your carrot in there now. I'm going to let that cook for at least another hour. Alright? And in the meantime, we're going to make some mango coleslaw. Alright? Happy days. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we're going to knock up a nice, simple mango coleslaw. Easy. Yeah, so what we've got some, this is like half a small white cabbage, washed, finely chopped, put into here, yeah? What we've got here is like a large onion, finely sliced. Now I love onion in my coleslaw, yeah? So I don't mind putting quite a bit of onion in there. Not ideal if you're going out for a night out. I wouldn't recommend putting too much, or if you're just about to get fruity with the missus, you don't want too much onion in there, you know what I mean? Because you might not get the response that you're after. But I love it. Anyway, so we're going to sling that in there like that, yeah? We get that onion in there. Yeah? We've got some carrot, which I've grated. That's 2 medium-sized carrots. Just grated them up, yeah? Keep them nice and fine. I like the rest of it chunky. I like my onions chunky. I like my white cabbage fairly chunky. So I'm going to put in this carrot, 2 carrots, maybe nicely grated up. And they're going to go in there like that. Yeah, this is so easy. Yeah, we're just going to knock this up while we're waiting for the meat to cook. And we've got some mango. This is one beautiful, juicy, sweet mango. Obviously peeled, chopped up, yeah, but that's going to go delicious in there. So obviously you've got the richness of your meat. It's going to be lovely and beautiful, rich and sticky. This sweetness is going to cut through that just beautifully. Yeah, with this coleslaw, just nice. I mean, if you don't like fruit in your coleslaw, you don't like the mango in your coleslaw, but you want a bit of sweetness with this dish, slice up some plantain. Have some nice fried plantain with it. That'll give you a nice bit of sweetness with it as well. Yeah, so take some salt. We're going to put a little bit of salt in there, not too crazy. Bit of black pepper, not too much black pepper. Just a season, you know. Give it a little taste, and my ever staple aromat all-purpose seasoning. Just a little sprinkle of that. Now this is my favourite mayonnaise. Yeah, the Hellmann's is nice and there are other ones available, but this particular one, for me is the one. It's delicious, right? So we're going to have plenty of that in there. You get plenty of mayo in there. Get it nice and creamy. Yeah, so we're going to knock that in there like that. I mean, there's loads of different variations people do to make coleslaw. You know, sometimes I put like lemon, a bit of lime in there, and a bit of garlic grated into it. But like I said, I think when you got something that's really rich, a rich dish, rich beefy dish like oxtail, this particular coleslaw is ideal. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, beautiful with jerk chicken as well. And look, you see that, we get all that nicely coated up. Right, I'm going to grab myself a little spoon, I'm going to have a little test of that. Now, that's it. That is it. That is your mango coleslaw. Delicious. Right, so that's been cooking away there for about another hour, so that's like 2 hours in total. And it's looking amazing. I've taken some of the oil off of the top. Yeah. Get rid of that, we don't want it too oily. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my butter beans in. I'm going to go in with the butter beans here now. If you want more, you can put more. Yeah, but that's probably enough for me. A little bit of water in there just to get the last few out. Fantastic. Okay, so that's your butter beans in there now. And I just want that. I want that to cook down a little bit more, reduce some of that liquid out of there, and thicken up the sauce even more. I mean, it's quite thick now, to be fair. It's beautiful. So we're going to give it that, I'll say about another half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. It's up to you. It depends how tender you want the meat. I mean, I don't mind it with a little bit of bite, but we want to reduce some of that fluid off. So we'll let that go down for about another 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and then that should be our oxtail done. Happy days. And there it is. Beautiful, rich, sticky, delicious oxtail and butter beans. Fantastic. One of my favourites. I'm going to serve that up now. Some white rice with some of that beautiful mango coleslaw. Fantastic. So thanks for watching my video. It's my oxtail butter beans with steamed white rice and mango coleslaw. If you like this recipe, please go to my YouTube channel Matty Dreds Caribbean recipes and cooking, and subscribe and you'll find loads of other recipes on there. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers, mate. Bye.